we look because the door swung open and he kicked a caution wet sign, and all we hear is, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you." So everyone kind of turns around and we watching. And in my head, for a second, I thought, oh, these just two white dudes just finna go out, like nothing finna happen. Little did I know, my life was finna flash before my eyes 20 minutes later.
Man, I'm Gucci, I just want the best style. Got a bitch sleeping left, right, still to my right. Making music all day, in the slip of 5'9". And when it's about to hit, he gon' slip, he is a guy. I'm working till I'm running, I'm the
Hey y'all, welcome to Vibes with Spark. I'm Spark. Today we're doing a little story time about the time I almost got stabbed in McDonald's. I think it's a pretty entertaining story. I personally love talking about it. But yeah, before we get started, here's the Instagram and the TikTok. Make sure y'all follow. And as far as YouTube goes, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. So this takes place
Remember me
sometime in July 2025. So one thing about me and my friend group, right? Y'all probably finna see them on this channel sometime. But it's me and two other dudes. I hang out with mostly dudes. That's just me. We just enjoy going to McDonald's. Feel me? We call them Don's runs. And we'll be in there for like 2-3 hours. We chill with the people that work there. Sometimes they give us free food. Sometimes they don't. But it's cool. We just sit there. We got a bunch of points. We just sit there, chill, eat. Then we go to the gym, or like we'll be there after the gym. Whoop-de-whoop. One day, it was any regular day in July. One of my friends hit the group chat. He was like, "Hey, Don's runs question mark." You feel me? We all was like, "Yeah, we free, we down." Feel me? I had a nice little 20 in my pocket. I was gonna get $5 meal, save the other 14. Little did I know, my life was finna flash before my eyes 20 minutes later. Continuing on, right? We walk into the McDonald's, we order our food. I got me a nice little $5 meal, hot and spicy chicken sandwich, some fries, and a shake. We sitting down and we eating our food. As far as late goes, we were sitting all the way like by the wall. So like when you walk in, there's a door on the complete opposite side. And between that door and you is the counter. So the counter is facing this way. And there's chairs and everything. But then on the furthest wall from the door that I walked into, there's a booth. And we sitting at the booth right by the door. And across from the booth that's facing this way is another door. So there's 3 doors, 3 exits, right? So we sit down, we eating. We all noticed, hey, there's a lot more people in this McDonald's than usual. There was us, like another group of teens. They were like a little younger than us. And then like a group of old people just sitting there. It's like, it's whatever. It's a calm little Friday or something. We just in there. Now, sitting there eating, minding our business, talking, kikiing, having a great ass time. All of a sudden, the door directly like in front of me swings open. So sitting across from me is my friend. We're gonna name him Bob. Sitting next to Bob is my friend Carter. I don't know why we're naming him Carter, but these are just the first names that kind of popped out of my head. So Carter's sitting on the wall, Bob is sitting next to him, and I'm across from Bob, but I'm looking at the door. Right, so all of a sudden, the door swings open, and it's this like middle-aged white dude, and right behind him is this skinny, a little taller, middle-aged white dude. It just looked like the first dude was running from the second dude. The first thing that happens when I walk into the store, we look because the door swung open and he kicked a caution wet sign, and all we hear is, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you." So everyone kind of turns around and we watching. And in my head, for a second, I thought, oh, these just two white dudes just finna go out, like nothing finna happen. So then they get to the middle of the store, and I see the skinny dude holding a knife, like a kitchen knife, like behind his back, like he had it like this type shit. So the first thing that comes to my head is like, oh, he got a knife. So first thing I scream is, holy shit, he got a knife. So, I run out the door to the left, which is the entrance that I walked in through. And I just remember like just a rush of adrenaline. Like I just like use my long legs and just dip. And when I get in the parking lot, I turn around and ain't nobody with me. So I'm thinking, like, am I a punk? Like, nobody else dipped but me? Carter comes around from the back of the McDonald's. Oh, like, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm calm. Like, what's going on? Like, I thought I was a punk. Like, why nobody else ran? And he was like, bro, like, we all ran. He was like, oh, I had to hop over the table to get to the door and da da da. And like, he started chasing me. And I'm like, oh, are you good? Like, what's going on? So he come around the back and we about to walk back into the McDonald's, and there's this white couple, they're calling police, and I'm like, where is he? Is he gone? And like, yeah, he's not in the store no more. So we go back in, and you'll never guess who's still in the store eating. Bob. To this day, I still get on Bob about this because it's like, Bob, like, why would you do that? Like, this dude over here trying to kill this dude, and you just like he's screaming threats and everything. He has a murder weapon. He has intent, and you just in a store just keying and still eating your food. And apparently, Carter had to jump over the table and stuff because remember Carter was on the wall. So Carter had to jump over the table and stuff because Bob wouldn't move. After the police came, whatever, we still in the store, and we were talking to the other teenagers about it, and we were just kind of standing outside, waiting for the police. And they start asking us questions, and then we end up talking to the dude that was gonna get stabbed because he's just like, oh my gosh, like you guys saved my life. Like apparently he's been trying to kill him for 2 weeks, and this was his like third attempt at trying to kill the dude. See, personally, it only takes about one time for somebody to want to try to kill me for me to call the police and get them arrested. But hey, that's just me. But he was just like, yeah, like I hired him to work for me, and he got mad because I fired him. He lives in a van across the street, and we look across the street and there's a van and the dude's in it type shit. And then the police started trying to go across the street to the dude's van, and they're trying to get him out the van. Apparently there was a hooker girlfriend also involved. I don't know where she played into this, but they ended up like he tried to run like out the van and escape, but they ended up catching him and he didn't even make it down the block. um but yeah, um that's basically the end of the story. I also flicked up in front of the police cars. I definitely like for like 2 seconds thought it was over. Very interesting experience. Is probably like one of my favorite memories with my GC. We didn't go back to McDonald's for like a good like 2 weeks, but like now it's chill. Like we still be there. Yeah, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed hearing my stories. Yeah, I'll see y'all later. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Instagram and TikTok is right there. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Sparky out.